I strongly believe that the success of your date depends largely on how you prepare your mindset for it. The first thing you must understand is that you are an attractive and valuable man that thousands of girls would die to be with. You must develop a state of blind confidence in your worth as a man. You have to see yourself as an equal, not as someone who has to win her heart or someone who has to strive to be with her. You're a catch, so act like one. You must also adopt what I like to call a filtering mentality. You're not looking for a girl's approval or to win her over, so to speak. You are on a date because you are interested in a girl which you want to know if it's compatible with your lifestyle, your personality, and your values. Because only in this way you can make sure that both of you complement each other and have a great time together. So, now that you have sharpened your mindset, let me tell you how I approach dating. Let's say I will be going out with a girl called Emma. The first thing I make sure is that we will be going out in the evening and ideally at night. I do this on purpose because if you pay close attention, the night has this kind of mysterious and intimate vibe to it. Second, I make sure that I will be taking Emma to a place where there are other fun places nearby. This makes it easy to move and will save you time. One of the most important things that you can do on your first dates is to go to 2 to 3 places in the same day. This builds rapport as she is having multiple experiences with you in a short amount of time. In this case, I would invite Emma to join me at my favorite restaurant to have some pizza. Afterwards, I would take her to play some mini golf or bowling, and then I would suggest going to have some drinks or dance at a bar. It's very important to note that I'm not asking her what she wants to do. I'm the one that's leading the date where I want it to go, which ideally will end up with the two of us kissing and having a great time. Women want a man that is decisive, knows what he wants, and goes for it. In addition, I will make sure that the last place where we will be spending time together facilitates physical touch, because I know that when Emma starts quote-unquote accidentally touching me, it will probably mean that she's open to being kissed. I learned this from the best book about dating for men, which is Models by Mark Manson. I made a summary of the book, so I will leave the link in the description below. Now that I told you where and when I will be taking Emma out, it's time to share with you the things I will be doing all throughout the date. The first thing I will do is to ask as much questions as I can. Since I'm really fascinated by Emma, I want to know everything about her life. This serves two purposes. She will immediately know that I'm interested in her as a person, not as a body. And second, by getting interested in her, she will automatically get interested in me. This is a concept I went deeply into in my video about how to become interesting, which I will link in the description below. A great tip I will give you is that you have to listen to everything she says. Women want to make sure that you are paying attention to what they say. Also, it's a sign of respect and kindness to give people all your attention, so put that smartphone away. When you listen, you should use phrases like, "Tell me more," "Oh, interesting," and so on. Of course, Emma will eventually ask me about something, and here is where I make sure that I don't break my 2 rules when speaking on a first date. The first is to always be positive in whatever you say. You want to keep the conversation with a positive vibe so she associates good feelings with being with you. If there's something negative that you want to share, always share it with a positive twist as to how that thing made you a better person and how it contributed to your personal growth. The second rule is that I'm going to be very brief when answering Emma's questions. This will help me create a sense of mystery in her eyes, and if you pay close attention to the best-selling novels, women love mystery. Besides, your whole purpose in the date is to get to know her, not to pitch yourself to her. As the date goes on, I will make sure to purposely touch Emma in the shoulder, knee, or elbow, especially combined with a punchline or to emphasize something I say. This is a basic flirting technique that communicates to her your self-confidence. Let's say we are walking at a park. What I like to do is to tell a joke, and right in the punchline, I will high-five her and I will grab her hand just for a second and then let it go. Another important thing that I want to point out is that I will pay for everything in the date. I invited her to join me out, that's why I'm paying for everything unless she suggests contributing for any bill, which I personally accept and am very grateful for. So now that the date is approaching the end, Emma is all over her head, wondering what I will do. Am I going to have the balls to go for the kiss, or I will be a quote-unquote nice guy and wait for the second date to kiss her? What do you think is the best thing to do? Personally, I will definitely go for the kiss without hesitation. I will give her a kiss since I've been paying attention to all the signs she has given me, like touching me back, smiling too much, strong eye contact, accidentally bumping into me, and playing with her hair. Most of the times, having a great date can also be accomplished by not doing dumb things. Here are the worst things you can do on a first date. Number 1. Talking too much and giving monologues as answers. Number 2. Talking only about you and not asking her questions. Number 3. Engaging in negative and controversial topics. 4. Talking trash about your exes or anyone in general. 5. Don't compliment her too much. Compliment her once in the whole date. 6. Don't go to fancy places. Don't do movies or typical dinner. Number 7. Please avoid doing lunch dates. Number 8. The worst mistake is not making a move or going for a kiss on the cheek. But how do you actually make sure that a girl would like you and go out on a first date with you? Check out this video.